The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Allan from the Barbie movie versus Oscar the Grouch.
No!
Wait, who is it?
Big Bird.
Oh, versus Big Bird.
Fuck.
Scratch
Dude,
all that.
Cut that.
Scratch all of that. Emily, restart the whole episode. The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Allan from the Barbie movie versus Big Bird. Now, Big Bird is a real softie. Not to say that he couldn't pack a... I mean, he's obviously a big dude, but he's such a kind-hearted soul. You know what I'm saying? It'd take a lot.
Wasn't he addicted to crack at one point?
No, that was just in a YouTube video that we watched. But there was never a point on
Fake news.
There was never a canon Sesame Street episode where Big Bird did do crack.
Soft. He is soft.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
He is. I mean, how old is Big Bird supposed to be? Because, I mean, he looks like he's like 32. He's got an imaginary friend. He's a bird.
But what kind of bird?
Fucking big one, bitch. Like, what the hell kind of question is that, dude? That might be the dumbest thing you've said today. What kind of bird is Big Bird? He's a big bird, man. It's his whole ass name. That's his entire being. He doesn't have a personality, which maybe is where he and Allan kind of intersect a little bit, because Allan, he's just Allan. What was the actual origin of Allan? Was he just like Ken's friend, like they say in the movie? Like he's Ken's friend, Allan.
No, you don't know the origin of Allan? It's the whole movie. They talk about it.
What do they say?
Barbie made Allan.
Barbie made Allan?
Allan was a doll that they discontinued.
Yeah, I don't know. But what's his thing?
That was what they said. Was they kept trying to reinvent him with a new thing. He wasn't friends with, he was just his own. He was Allan.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought
they
he was
kept
Ken's
trying to
friend Allan.
reinvent him with new shit, and it just kept getting weirder and weirder and still not working.
I think you're getting it mixed up there, dude. Because you're talking about the magic earring, because that's a Ken.
No, dude, they literally talk about this in the movie.
All right, well, I'll rewatch it.
They tried to because I actually looked it up after the Barbie movie.
You got it. Everybody was looking up Allan.
Allan from Barbie's origin story. Yo, they had a name for Big Bird, and it was anthropotropic bird or something like that. It was too long. I didn't know what it meant.
I will say the thing about Big Bird is maybe because he's been docile.
Oh, you were kind of right. Okay, so Allan was named after son-in-law of Ruth Handler. The first Allan doll was. Wait a minute. This just makes me think that. Oh, he married. Okay. Allan doll was first released in 1964. He was marketed as Ken's friend who could also fit in Ken's clothes. In 1991, his name spelling was changed to Allan with one L. Fun fact. The wedding day Allan doll was him on his wedding. He was marrying Barbie's friend Midge. The doll was also part of the wedding party Midge gift set.
Jesus.
It was released in Brazil, but he was marrying. It was also released in Brazil, but he was marrying a character named Vicky. In 1992, Allan and Midge dolls were featured in booklets holding twins, although it was unclear whose they were. They were usually wearing casual matching outfits, with Midge holding their baby girl and Allan holding their baby boy. Under the dolls, a caption read, "Midge and Allan have adorable twin babies that magically hold their own bottle and toy." The dolls were never released.
Dang.
In 2002, the Barbie family line began in December, including Allan and his pregnant wife, Midge, and their son, Ryan. And there were white versions and African-American versions of the dolls.
Nice.
Pregnant Midge doll was a wonderful prop for parents to use with their children to role-play family situations.
Right. Sounds like they're taking a little
the
editorial
pregnancy-themed Happy
on
doll. Midge's pregnancy was so controversial that Walmart stopped selling. Sorry, I'm just going on.
Yeah.
2004, more Allan and Ryan dolls were released without Midge. Apparently, there were also white versions and African American versions. The theme was the first birthday of Allan and Midge's baby Nikki. Also, a gift set. I don't know,
Christ.
dude. So really, there was only. I don't fucking know, dude.
All that kind of really punched me in the face.
It doesn't say when they discontinued them, though.
The Barbie, all that Barbie shit. I mean, I can't even imagine trying to collect Barbie stuff. I mean, just based on that, that's absolutely insane. Wedding sets, it's crazy.
Dude.
And I collect comic books, dude, and that seems
Yeah.
way too deep for me. But we got to get back to the who would win,
Yeah.
because that's what this is really about. I would say Big Bird. You know, in the Barbie movie, Allan does know karate. Like, he does kick ass.
Dude, he does beat the shit out of all the Kens.
Yeah, but there's something about Big Bird. You know, I was talking about how he's kind of a big softy, but I do think that maybe there's something where Big Bird, because he's been docile for so long, if Allan does something to piss him off, I think Big Bird could snap, and Big Bird does not know his own strength and would just crush any human. I think I could see Big Bird literally like crushing Allan's skull with his hands or his beak.
Yeah.
Anything like that.
Yeah, I think that Big Bird is got a little bit of Lenny in him.
Yeah, Big Bird's a little bit of a Lenny Bird.
Like, I think, and I don't even think, like, for any other reason other than I don't think because he's so big he understands how not strong other people are.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense. And Allan, personality-wise, I mean, he does take initiative, like, in the movie to leave the place, but he really is. I mean, Allan's always a follower, though. Like, even when they're like, we're turning around.
Well, that's the thing,
he's
because
like, oh
then
boy, I
he's
guess
like,
I'm stuck again.
and then he's like all about it.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is he only wants to leave because, like, he's
status
just
quo's
one of
been
him.
upset.
There's just one of him,
Right,
too.
right.
That's the other thing. There's 60 Barbies and 60 Kens, and then just one
Just
Allan.
one Allan, baby.
Yeah.
And there's also only one Big Bird, though.
Yeah.
So the two last of their species fighting to the death, and I'm taking Big Bird.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Big Bird too. I like Allan a lot.
Yeah,
I'm a big Allan fan.
sure.
But
Respect. I'll do respect to Allan.
Yeah. Shout out to Allan.
But Big Bird,
I think Big Bird's strength will overpower.
he's grown up
I think
on
he's
the
just
mean
a big.
streets.
I do agree. He's a big bird. I tried to look up what that word meant, and it just means it literally means like
Big
an
bird.
animal displaying human features. Like, it just means a cartoon animal.
Oh, anthropomorphic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a couple words. I read the dictionary a
I
little
hate
bit.
that you know that.
Yeah, I bet you do, because I'm so smart.
All right.
It's clobbering time.
Lock in Big Bird.
Lock
Clean
in Big
sweep.
Bird.
Vote on that on Instagram. Who would win of the week?